I love how like the moments where like someone would get hit, they instantly turn into like plastic and Play-Doh, and they're just like, yeah, it looks so fake. It's not like a big thing, but...
Welcome back to another episode of the Little Grain Advice Podcast. This is episode 018. Really?
There's like two cameras facing that.
I know, but only one is on. It's a work in progress.
One?
Anyway, I'd like to introduce our guest today, Mr. Tyler Trout. He's been our friend for about, man, it feels like forever. But we met him back in 6th grade, was it? I think it was.
Yeah,
we've done just about everything. We've sat at lunch tables together. We've been in. You were in my algebra class. That was a good time.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now. You got yelled at like every day.
Yeah, well, it wasn't just by that teacher, and it wasn't just that time. It was every day, all day. But no, it's good to have you on, and hope to talk about some interesting things. Something real quick. Did anybody see what happened to the stock market like last week?
I'm talking about GameStop.
You GameStop? Yeah, go ahead. Did you see it?
I mean, I didn't get to look too into it, but like, of course, like the news, people have been talking about it everywhere.
Yeah.
I work at Wendy's, and people were talking about GameStop. Like,
well, so basically, for those of you who don't know what happened, everybody like that was on like the Reddit post or part of the Discord or whatever, they all got together and basically bought large amounts of stock in GameStop, which is a company that isn't worth very much. Anyway, it went up to about, I think, 400 before apps like Robinhood and all that manage like the trading and Citadel and stuff, they closed it. And we don't have to dive too much like into it, but basically people that were putting in like the one guy I was like watching, he said he put in $100,000 at 9 a.m. and then by noon it was worth $8 million.
that's crazy.
And he was like, all right, I'm ready to sell, and it was locked. He couldn't manage his money.
Was this Robinhood?
It was just a bunch of apps did it over the course of it. Like Wall Street basically said we're like shutting down, like nobody can trade or sell.
Are they still gonna get their money though?
No. Which is like
that's
crazy.
Illegal.
Yeah. Well, it sounds illegal, but it's like not. I don't know if any of you guys like
I'm gonna go with your company. I'm gonna trade with your company, and I'm gonna fuck you over, but not give you your money.
And then basically, yeah, they didn't get it.
GameStop was going downhill for a while.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. This was the predicament they were in. So now they were like, okay, so we're like, we're not worth this much. How do we sell back our shares when we know we're gonna go back down? Like, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, you're selling a share for twice or 3 times the amount that you're worth, and it's like, okay, sorry.
I think it's just time to.
It was just interesting. I thought.
Time to go to Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying.
Or,
they were like,
buy
Bitcoin.
Dogecoin.
Yeah, all the memes.
Is that like something
cryptocurrency?
I've never heard about Dogecoin before.
It's like, yeah. I don't know.
I think that's a newer thing. Dogecoin.
Cause I just want, like 2 days ago, I was on Instagram and I saw everyone posting like Dogecoin. Go buy Dogecoin.
Go,
what is this?
Go buy it before it's.
There's a Bitcoin machine in the mall.
What?
In the
Yeah.
What does it do?
Oh, I was just told. I was like at the mall the other day, and then one of my friends said like there's not a Dogecoin, Bitcoin like machine there.
No, it can't mine.
No,
you pay like.
But it probably like
you can
shows like the
exchange.
levels and stuff.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I just
buy
thought
like a
I
piece
put that
of
out there.
Bitcoin?
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
Portions, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Really?
divide it by like 100.
Nobody buys a whole Bitcoin.
That's,
Unless you're
like
fucking
loaded. Yeah. It's like, because what is it right now? Like 36,000
that's
for
crazy.
one. Yeah.
I have 7 Bitcoins actually.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
No, I'm kidding.
You'll have to bring us onto your yacht.
This guy.
Yeah, I take my yacht out to Lake Erie.
Yeah, Lake Erie Yacht Club.
Or Edinburgh Lake.
Yeah.
We're
It's a
on
nice
Pontiac
little
Lake.
place. No.
Why not? It's kind of dumb there. When you go there, you have to pay for parking.
Really?
Yeah.
At Connie, like what part? Like all of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
The yacht part. The yacht part.
The Connie yacht.
Just when you park
Got your Connie yacht. No, but we don't have to get too much in it. That was just like, kind of like an intro. Did anyone kind of see that happen?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how that's even like possible. How you doing, Ben?
Money.
We got everybody back today, which is like, you know,
We're just
somebody's. This whole like, you know, getting a podcast together isn't as easy as it looks. Believe it or not, I know
Took a
I make it
while to
look
get all
easy.
this stuff.
Yeah, it did. That was. Yeah, it's okay. No,
A lot of announcements and delays.
Wait, how long has the
Complications
podcast
going.
been going on for?
we started back in like September, I think.
Is it September?
Wow.
It doesn't
think
even
it's been a
seem like
journey.
that far.
I know. Isn't this? I feel like we should wrap it up right now while it's hot. We'll get hot one day.
And sell it.
Anyway, speaking
Sell
of
the
heat,
shares.
this is a good segue. I was talking to my dad and you know, just doing something. So above my bed is the flag of Iceland. I don't know if anyone knew this.
Yeah.
Or saw it in my streaks or anyway. So actually, fun fact, in Iceland they have these like volcanic pools, and it's like part of like the tourist like destination. You go check out the volcanic pools, but part of the culture is that you do it naked. Is that
Like go in there naked? Yeah, it's like a hot spring kind
You know
of.
how like in China it's like part of the culture to use chopsticks. In Iceland, it's
not just China, Asia.
China. Yeah, you're right. Probably.
Sorry, everybody.
So then, no, but so it's part of the culture for.
Well, I mean, it was a good.
Part of the culture for Iceland is that you do these things like naked, and you're like expected to like be naked. But I feel like for us sheltered Americans, that's like
I do it if no one's around.
Well, because actually, like,
if
I mean,
really
when you think
if you're
about,
by
like-
yourself, that's kind of defeating the whole purpose.
I mean, you'd probably feel good. But like American
Yeah,
culture as
All
a
by
whole
myself.
is like pretty free and very different than like other cultures
Oh, I mean,
around
some
the world.
people are, yeah.
Okay, but anyway, but like, it's not. There's a lot of cultures and like areas in Europe where like being naked is not like unusual. Like in Germany, like being nude on the beach is like normal,
Yeah,
and so like,
but I just like.
but to us, obviously, that's just like
Yeah, you know what I
really
mean. though?
weird.
Yeah.
So then I'm sure to
prostitution
like.
is legal in the Netherlands.
What?
Yeah,
So
I
like,
did not know that.
that's what I was trying to say. Is like, you go over there and it's just like,
Yeah,
are you?
I'm sure like
you just
going
down with it?
walking naked and like getting into there is probably like normal.
Well, it's gotta be. I guess it must be comforting to know that everyone else is doing it, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're weird if you're not naked.
I mean, like, I'm sure, like, I wouldn't be there and be like, I have to get these off of me. I don't want them.
It's like I have to fit in. I don't know. It's just an interesting kind of.
I mean, and
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
some people that would be really uncomfortable would just be like, no, I'm wearing a bathing suit. Like,
I just don't. I don't know how I would feel like just being like, you get in. It's part of the.
that is not that.
Is that what they sound like? It's part
Get
of
in,
the
it's
trip.
very nice.
Yes,
and
everybody's
very
everybody's
hot.
straight out of Saudi Arabia over in
That's
Iceland.
not,
You got to get into the volcanic pools. No.
whoa, dude. Why would you do that?
I'll cut that.
But that's also not even a Saudi Arabian accent.
I feel like every single
Very
time
hot.
on this podcast,
That's
I
like,
say something racist.
that's Russian. Or you're Ukrainian.
How? I'm sorry.
Very hot and where is the hot?
That sounds like Gru.
Gru,
From
Gru?
Despicable Me, yeah.
Sorry, it's a Gru accent.
which is just a Steve Carell accent.
You just need that
I just
pointy
like pulled
nose.
something.
Wait, does Steve Carell do the voice?
Yeah.
He's not crazy.
I did not know that.
I did
I
not
didn't
know that
either.
either at first. He's very good at
Space Force.
doing his thing.
What?
He's in a show called The Space Force.
I don't know what that
I want to see it because it looks interesting.
is. Is it new or is it old?
It was new back when it was new.
Last year.
Last year, yeah.
That's too old for me
It's
then.
new back in the last of the year.
Weren't you just watching Game of Thrones like a couple months ago? That's
I was.
old.
I didn't even get through the first episode.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? I was proud of you. Never mind.
It's one of those acquired taste things, I feel like.
I mean, I
Not
wasn't really
'cause
paying
it's
attention to
that
begin
good.
with.
The plot is insanely.
I didn't hear. No, no. From what I heard, the first seasons aren't.
What?
Is this
That is
Game
false.
of Thrones?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
false.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
you got to reverse.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta
is
reverse
it
the
the-
last season is known to be like. Kind
Oh,
of
maybe that's what it is. There's so many shows now, I get them all confused.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to remember.
What was I gonna say? Very good. Show's very good.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how many people like watch.
It was one of the
Game
biggest
of
shows in the
Thrones.
world at one point.
I know, but I mean, like, still, like, you know, like ever since the pandemic
mean-
started, like,
You talked about rewatching.
yeah, like how many people are like, oh, I've got nothing to watch, I'm gonna rewatch Game of Thrones. Is it one of those series where you're like, you go back and you kind of,
I mean, I think it's rewatchable, but I don't.
I did
like,
it once.
yeah.
I have watched it several times.
Is it on like the HBO app?
Mhm.
It's on
Well, yeah,
Hulu.
HBO
It's on
You have
Hulu as well?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's if you have Showtime.
Or
I
it's on
think.
movies, or you go on movies123.com and you can watch any movies, any show.
It's legit.
We're gonna get banned now. It's like,
We should sponsor this.
if you just see
Or
my
we should
channel
sponsor
just
this.
like disappear from the, like, it'll be like,
we
on-
should drop the
you,
link
like,
in
click-
below. It'll be in.
You like
the
click like the
description.
Instagram link and it's like, this
It's not
user
even
no
like
longer
bad.
exists.
You can like pay for subscription where you don't get any ads.
It's not even bad. It's just like.
It's not like illegal or anything. It's just,
God damn it, dude. I knew that was gonna happen at one point. Okay, I'm back.
Have you? Come on. Speaking of good shows, come on.
what?
It's okay.
It doesn't matter.
As long as you can hear.
Come on.
Wow, I can hear so much better now.
Whoa. Really?
It's like,
No,
yeah.
No. Wait.
Wow.
Crispy.
Wait. Come on. Speaking of good shows, have you seen Vikings? Or any of you have you seen Vikings?
I've heard you
No.
talk about it.
If Dimitri's here, we could have a whole conversation. But like,
Yeah.
it's a very good show.
Yeah.
I highly recommend if you're into fantasy and historical kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
very good.
I know, it happens to all of us. It's just, it's part of the process. All of us are trying to do
This is
it.
a normal thing in the podcast.
So, something.
Super glue it.
So, as somebody who makes music.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
dude, I love
Actually,
Lil
hey,
Uzi Yachty.
I got a song coming out tonight, actually, believe it or not, Ben. But anyway, no, I saw this thing I thought it was absolutely terrible. So, do you know who the Kid LAROI is?
Yeah.
I do.
All of us,
Mhm.
everybody. So I saw this
Australian.
thing. My friend showed me this post, and it showed the Kid LAROI with his girlfriend, new girlfriend, very beautiful human.
Can't make a wife out of her.
No,
Insert.
but she's very beautiful. To put it like, she's drop dead gorgeous.
I
I'll
wonder
put
if
it
you
that
can
way.
make a wife out of her.
Anyway,
Ring her up.
somebody said on like the comments, you're like, could you imagine the kind of music we would get if she broke his heart? And you would not believe how many people were like, hell yeah, I can't wait until
What?
they break up so we get crazy good music. Like all of these people
Why? Because
Are
like people
just-
apparently just make really good music.
when they're like down, you know what I
Pull
mean?
a
Like
Taylor
like
Swift.
like music
breakup
gets you
song.
through some shit.
yeah,
Like
there's
a lot of people
breakup music albums. Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean though? Like a lot of people like
so sad. I'm just gonna.
they have like songs that are
Right,
like, that's like their go-to thing. Like, dude, that'll get me through like when I'm,
Or you could just be a rapper and release like 10 albums per year.
Yeah, exactly.
Each with a deluxe.
Yeah. Just like, yeah. It's like, here's the extra version, the smaller version, and then you got another one coming out in 2 days. But no, I don't know. There's something about that that's like weird to me, but a large amount of people were like, I can't wait. So like, bro, could you imagine the music we would get? It was like, isn't that kind of like,
That's kind of sad.
like it's kind of
he
like
looked at his own comments and all that.
It's just like they were like, it was like
People wanted to-
like it was an Instagram post, and these people are like, oh man, I can't wait until she breaks his heart. So we're gonna get crazy good music. I was like, that's, I don't know how I feel about.
I mean, his album is titled "Fuck Love." so-
yeah, that's what I mean though. Like everybody was like, maybe we can just push it a little further.
What if
and-
like his whole like audience just like starts like saying all these things and like finding like stuff and making something like that potentially happen? That would
Yeah.
suck.
just like expose her or something, and then they'll break up, and then he'll make crazy good music because his heart will be broken. It's like, it's like, dude, these people have nothing better to do than just like prey on the downfall of others. Crazy stuff. I don't know. What are you doing, man?
Fixing this.
Okay.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
What?
A hippo is really heavy, and the other is a little lighter.
Oh.
Zippo. Stop. Got it. You freaking pterodactyl into the thing. Oh my god. See, another part of the podcast that's like,
You don't have.
nice. No, but there's a bunch of chords down here that we're trying to avoid like the whole time, so it's like kind of like a bonus game, you know what I'm saying?
You know what you should do? You should get like zip ties and like
Oh, actually,
Like,
I have these things.
sticky things you put on
I
the
don't know
table
if-
so
I just lost.
Yeah, I have
audio.
these like.
Oh yeah, your thing probably came out here.
Uh-oh.
You get awesome.
Okay.
But I actually
It
bought
pops
these
out.
things for like my windowsill. It's this, like Kavan said, it's the sticky thing where you could like put a cord and it sits in there and
Yeah.
stays there. So you could actually probably stick it to the
Cable
like,
management,
the-
baby.
thingy.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still trying to, do everything. Can we
I hate having messy.
Can we go back
messy
to something we were
cables.
talking about before the podcast?
But you don't
'Cause-
mind having my missing card though.
Believe
What?
Well,
I'm a little bit bothered by how we left the conversation before the podcast, which was, I said, the fuck.
yeah, was that you? I thought it was
I
him.
was like getting ready to burp or something. Oh.
It was so weird. Why are you talking? Oh,
jeez.
Okay.
real quick, you should have heard Joe at work. I was just talking, and he just goes, "Oh!" And I was like, "What the heck?" It was a burp, though. I was like, he was like, "That was a man's burp." And I'm like,
He was getting ready to take down like,
That's something from a video game.
it's like yeah, boss level. No, but we were talking before the podcast. I had just briefly mentioned. I was like, hey, I think McDonald's fries are better than most other fries, and you guys disagreed.
"Well, I mean, I can
Depends.
name like the best fast food fries, but
The problem
I
is
don't really eat fries."
okay. The
that
problem
much.
is we live in
Guys.
Erie, Pennsylvania, so we don't actually
Yeah.
even know. You know what I mean? Like out west, they have like In-N-Out and all that
I
stuff.
wanna go
I was about
In-N-Out.
to say In-N-Out's the best.
Yeah.
Best burger, best fries.
Everything, and there's like
Too good.
there's places out there that like we will never experience probably.
Have you guys been to an In-N-Out?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Waffle House?
There's
Yeah,
what
this
else
is
do
good.
they have out there? They got Whatabburger, I think, or something.
Yeah.
That's
Have
in
you-
Texas, I think.
No,
they
they
have
thought it was
in-
Water Burger, but it's what a burger.
Whataburger. They got the
Whataburger.
Mr. Yeah, go Ben.
They also have cheaper gas out there.
Sometimes. I just saw like Iowa's gas right now is like $9.
What?
What?
Are you
Or
serious?
actually, it might be Illinois.
I think it's a lot.
$9
when I went down
for
to
a
like
gallon of
Texas, it was like
gas.
$2.19 or something.
I know in Ohio it's probably still $1 or something, which is
It's freaking
unreal.
insane.
I don't even know. They don't like it's all based on like taxes and stuff. That's okay. I don't know what's wrong with me, dude.
Yes.
Those
McDonald's
fries, the
fries,
McDonald's fries.
Yeah,
get
no,
you.
maybe I'm just starting to rethink my. No, but anyway, my favorite fries are probably from Five Guys. Is what I said. What?
Five Guys got
Five
good fries.
Guys.
What is that? Yours?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a second place. I
Good
think
shakes,
Chick-fil-A's
too,
better.
right,
Chick-fil-A-
Owen?
Waffle fries.
Milkshakes.
Yeah.
I never been to Chick-fil-A. Well, I have, but I never had their food. I just had a shake.
You had a shake.
Oh, yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Wait, was it good? You were there yesterday, Eugene. Was that good?
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah. I thought you were at the dentist.
See what? Yeah, you were like Dennis, and I'm like. My last appointment was
They got
in
good
like
fries.
June. So like,
It's like-
no, so I go in the drive-through, and so I was driving there, and so I couldn't order while I was driving. So I just ordered while I was like in the like little drive-through. It's a little drive-through, and then like, well, like now you go into the drive-through and then you just get it. I was doing a mobile order because it's easier.
You one of
It's
those
very
people?
straight. But
Hey, have
Well, it's
a mobile
easy.
order.
well, they have my food ready. It's good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
good.
true.
But I
We
get the
never
same
do.
thing every time because I just didn't know.
Grilled chicken.
No, it's a Chick-fil-A deluxe sandwich. So it's just like a piece. It's like a home-style chicken with cheese, lettuce, tomato, and then I put the Chick-fil-A sauce on it. It's pretty good.
Is it
They have
the
anything
breaded one or
spicy
the
there?
grilled
I mean,
one?
minus the
Huh?
tomato.
Is it the breaded grilled chicken or
Yeah, it's
or the
breaded.
grilled chicken?
It's breaded, and then I get a parfait as my side. I don't get
Oh
fries.
man, parfaits are so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, we never. I don't know.
We never what? What does it matter?
I'm trying to think like what I would usually. I always get fries. I feel like all the time.
Sonic was good. Those little sticks.
I don't really like the fries.
The
at
mozzarella
Sonic.
sticks?
Those little sticks.
I like the Sonic concept of like the booth stuff. Are you okay?
It keeps on falling out.
Stop moving around that much.
He's like
Squirmy.
doing the orange justice during
What
the.
were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Sonic has like the nice like little third option where it's like drive through in and inside or that like booth thing where they
Yeah.
like bring out your food. Have you ever seen someone fall?
No.
Because I've seen them on like TikTok of like
Really?
they're bringing out like large amounts of food and then they just
I
eat
quit
it.
on the spot.
Boom, and then it's like 5 large drinks and all your food is just in the parking lot.
I've seen like during
all
like,
over your car.
when it's like snowy. Sometimes people just walk out. They're not risking it.
it's like, nah, dude, that's part of the like challenge. You like,
Yeah. Let's out the ice skates.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you hit like a part that's like plowed over or whatever. And then you just hit gravel at like.
Sonic's is just too expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
You think that? I don't think that.
I think
It's
Dimitri
leaning
got
more
like
towards that.
3 things there and it was like $17.
What? No way.
Yeah.
What did
Way.
he get?
$17?
Yeah.
What?
A meal.
What kind of meal?
One
I think
meal,
It was
What?
like one of those boneless chicken meals.
and it was $17.
Well, did you make
Yeah.
it a medium or large?
I don't know.
Did
Mine was a large. His is a large.
His was a large. Well, that probably
Wait.
has something to do with it.
No.
$17 though for a meal,
What
just
did you get
one
for the
meal.
drink? What did you get for the drink?
Uh,
Yeah, I was
Shake?
gonna say, hold up.
Yeah, 'cause, like-
Same price though. They change that like.
Oh wait, a Baconator triple meal at Wendy's is like $12. So a $17 meal from Sonic is actually like
Yeah, and when you think about it, like that stuff is like a little more
T-Rex
special.
burger is like $17.
Some dude tried to get a T-Rex burger
yeah.
the other
Some
day.
out Wendy's got
He
Thanks,
comes
burger.
up and he's just like, okay,
a
so we
T-Rex
came like
burger?
last week.
It
It's
has 9 single patties on it.
Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to eat that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Justine kept coming to the store, and then this dude with like a ginger beard, he would come, and then while she was here, he was just like standing there, like off to the corner of the dining room register, and he's just waiting, and then he was like asking about it, and then we were like, oh yeah, we can do that. Well, Justine said we can do it. Oops, names. And then but then late, I think it was like Friday last week, he came again, and he was just smiling at me. I was by the
Oh my gosh, dude. Are you
'cause
serious?
I was just like there because I wanted to see it happen, and it was being made, and he's just like,
There's no way he ate it though. You know what I mean? Like you probably eat like 1 or 2 bites.
I feel like
Yeah.
if I was super hungry, I can eat it.
Did you say 1 or 2
Yeah.
bites?
There's no way you eat a whole. We saw a rise. So one of our friends from work
this big.
posted the T-Rex burger on TikTok, and it got 2 million
I saw
views.
that.
Yeah, and then we had a rise in T-Rex burgers after that. So we kind of
Really?
dug our own casket. Yeah. Because everybody like came through and was like, "I saw the dude actually sell it." And we're like, "Yeah." There's like, "Get out of it." And then
I mean,
this
it's
one.
cool to know that we sell like
That's
some
just a
hidden
waste of
stuff.
food.
And then sometimes, like every now and then, like one of the
Not
one
really.
of the parents will come through and be like, "My son said I'm supposed to order the T-Rex burger," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's gonna be like $100." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Give me a junior."
Give me a Godzilla burger.
Down here. No.
She wants
Oh,
to
bring it.
join.
No.
Put it on the table.
Dude, she has got. Okay, I gotta censor myself right now.
Yeah, you do.
No, it's gross.
What?
This is a big dark hole. He turns around, and I'm like, hopefully nothing comes out of there like that one time. She wants to come.
Oh God. She's just
Need
like
a gate.
struggling to get. How, Demisha, did she follow you down here?
Was she here beforehand?
No.
She must have.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a free for all for our
Daggy.
God damn it. There we go.
Why would you?
She just jumped on my lane.
No, don't let her near the technology. No. Go
All you
away.
hear is.
Hug ASMR.
Come here. Come here.
Oh man, what a.
Oh no. Oh no! Get her away from that.
She wants to say hi. Okay.
Hi, Misha.
We're gonna continue the rest of the podcast. Okay.
Put her by the mic.
Chill out. What do I need to do?
Put her by the mic. Put her by the mic.
All right, come here. This is our
I saw on TikTok.
beloved creature.
There was this like golden retriever just laying on the ground, and then there was a mic
Stop.
just sitting there, but it was near the butt. All you hear is like, and it goes.
Ew. Oh god. She is 13
Okay,
now,
smart.
going on 400. She unfortunately sheds. I can't even get close enough to the mic, which is okay. All right, maybe I should,
pick it up.
probably put her down, huh? Oh God! Oh, Misha. The aftermath is quite horrendous.
Yeah.
I don't know if
All
you
I
can, like,
smell is
tell.
pug now.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude! Get out of here! This is why I didn't want you down here.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
What?
Oh yeah, you're probably cutting all.
Cutting the cheese.
And we're back. Okay. So something else. I forgot to introduce Tyler as one of our boxing companions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you still like? I see you like lift a lot, but I don't know how much like boxing you.
None
still
since
do.
last
Yeah,
time.
since last time. I think actually all of us are just waiting to get back and like.
Yes,
they
we
have
are.
They have the one place at the Yeah, you were gonna try to get into it too, or is that progressing?
Well, I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
See, like, no, I
You
wanted
have
to
plenty
get
of
stuff,
time.
but like, I had to drop a lot of money around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like, I bought my dad a like a punching bag thingy.
Yeah.
It was kind of expensive, and I paid for the gloves and stuff.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to get myself some.
Yeah.
But at that time, I did not have the money to spend on myself,
For both, yeah.
and I had to pay for rent. Like,
But no, it's
very
nice.
soon
Like
after.
the university, once it opens up, they have that whole room, and you
Yeah.
literally all you would need to buy is a glove,
Mhm.
and it's like it's
And
nice because
gear.
you can like go in there and you can just
mouth guard.
do whatever you want. Yeah. I don't know.
I
Already
don't feel
got
like
one.
I kind of want my teeth. So
Did you see? Did you see who Jake Paul is fighting next? By any
Not a
chance?
boxer.
He's a Olympic wrestler, Ben Askren.
yeah.
And there's a video he bought. He posted on his Instagram. He bought a punching bag with Jake Paul's face on it. And
the wrestler did.
yeah, and Ben Askren, and he was like hitting it, and I mean, this is a guy I could be.
What?
Like his
Is he,
punches were
not
like,
good? Really?
like I should show you the.
I mean,
video.
he's 50 years old.
Really? He's
Yeah.
fighting a 50-year-old.
Tired or?
He's 50.
Yeah,
He's fighting a 50-year-old.
I don't think he's 50.
Yeah, look it up right now. He's 50.
Can somebody look it up?
Ben
Ben
Askren.
Askren.
Pretty sure he's 50 or 50.
I don't know. If you can too, Owen, look at his Instagram post of him punching. It's
Maybe I'm
I haven't
wrong.
I don't
seen
know.
any.
Pretty sure
it
he's
has to
50.
be a joke. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because like I was like, dude, I would destroy.
You're off by 14 years.
What?
I was close.
How are you off by 14 years?
So he's 36.
That's still old.
That's a
Yeah.
big difference.
How
still
old is Jake
older.
Paul? Like 10?
20.
10. 10.
Wait, didn't he just turn 13?
He's 23, I think.
Yeah, that age.
He's 23. But anyway, long story short, do you mind? Look at I want everybody to
Yeah,
see the
let's
Yeah, I
video.
haven't seen it.
It's,
real quick.
it has to
has,
be a joke.
On his Instagram?
I like
Yeah.
his little
It's the
swing,
second
and then
one,
he
I think.
backhand you in the
Ben
head.
Askren.
Really?
It's like Askren. Yeah. Just look at the video.
No
Maybe
way.
that's just a joke.
Yeah, that's
It
definitely a
has
joke.
to be, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, my
See,
first
like, even
impression
if-
was like, oh, he's kidding. But then
You can.
there's other videos of him striking like
he's
that.
Really?
He's
In
the
his-
worst striker in MMA.
That's what I mean. Like, I actually think, like, part of me actually thinks, like, that was, like that's how he
Wait,
strikes.
so he's just an Olympic wrestler, right?
Yeah. And
Like-
he debuted in the MMA. He's got, like, one of the fastest knockouts of him. He was the one that got knocked out, not
He
the-
got
Wow.
kicked in the head.
That's his goal. He's like,
6
I want to
seconds.
be the fastest to get knocked out.
It was they went ming, and then they started squaring up, and the guy, like, I think it was, I have no idea who his
It
opponent
started
was.
with the J.
It was like Jugabalagam. something. No, sorry.
How do you say these things?
It was like massive or something like that.
Anyway, he got
Yeah, I don't know
kicked
his
right in
last
the face and instantly ate the concrete. I mean the canvas.
The host just
I don't know why I said
accidentally
concrete.
says some things sometimes. But I haven't seen anything recently.
I just had to check the time.
Oh yeah. But has after Conor McGregor, after he lost his most recent fight, has Jake Paul talked any like trash?
Oh, no, yeah. He goes.
Cause I feel bad.
I'm
for him.
dropping my offer from 50 million to 10,000.
Oh, I think I saw that actually.
Yikes. Yeah. I don't know.
Has Conor
Jake
actually
Paul
like?
would still
Yeah, he'd still get like turned into a pancake
I don't know.
and then eaten for breakfast. The
Yeah,
next
I would
day.
if it was an
Kept in the
MMA
refrigerator.
fight. Yeah, in a heartbeat, it would last probably 6 seconds.
I
But
want to see that.
in a boxing match,
I'm not gonna respect Jake Paul until he versus an actual boxer.
like
Yeah.
who would you like want him to?
Like anyone that actually does professional boxing.
Well, don't you think that's a big step?
Yeah, it's
He's
a big
versus all
step,
these
but
people
he's
that
like
don't box.
No, but you're
See,
asking him to face people that aren't his level. Like,
Conor McGregor's not his level.
well, he's arguing that he would. He would.
Yeah,
be.
he's arguing that he would be, but like with his, he's got intelligence of some sort when it comes to fighting,
Yeah.
and the fact that like he's got fighting instinct, he's gonna know how to like when to dodge and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like Conor McGregor, like when he don't get me wrong, he's an amazing fighter, but when it comes to just boxing, I feel like he gets gassed so easily. And
But
gets
he's only
tired
boxed
out.
once.
He's not really used to
No,
boxing.
but even if he was to box, he wouldn't be better than last time
How do you know?
because he's older and slower and retired and
Got his ass kicked.
yeah, he's still recovering. Don't get
Hey,
me
they're
wrong.
1-1, so
He would still absolutely destroy him in an MMA fight.
Hey, but I don't know because Jake Paul, he's still young, so his frontal lobe's not fully developed, so he doesn't make good decisions. So that means he can't decide when to dodge or when to.
That always bothered
Dunk
me.
and all
The officer for our what I guess our school's officer, right? That's how you say it, right?
Resource
Yeah.
officer.
Resource officer. Yeah, they would always come in and then they would like lecture us on about like decision making and stuff, and be like, "Listen, you're not developed enough, so you're not going to be making good decisions." And it's like, I was like, wait, so like our bad decisions, like we can't distinguish what like from right and wrong, so we
Yes.
just shouldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like correct. It's like so you just wake up one day
Wait,
and it's like
did you
I'm a
ask that?
25-year-old. I now know how to make a good decision. You know, like I always had a problem with that, where it's like you're too young to make logical decisions because you're not developed enough yet.
I think when you're really, really young, that's obviously the case.
Yeah.
But like, I think as you get older, progressively, it gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you've never learned that it's bad, like I think it's more of like if you've never learned
Yeah.
something's bad, then you're not gonna figure that out.
My like whole like point was it was like what? So once you hit it, like everyone makes good decisions once you're a certain age. Like what? Like there's 35-year-olds not making good choices.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like the whole thing.
I always
that,
had a
like,
problem with that.
There's the stove pot. The parent says don't touch it. The kid touches it. Anyway.
Yeah.
They learn to not do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Well, they'll learn
Yeah.
depending on the consequences.
But then there's like every now and then there's that weird kid that's like, actually I did like that. That
Yeah.
felt good.
What? Punish me more.
Not really where I was going with that, but
What did you
whatever.
mean? I liked that.
I actually like the feeling. I don't know.
What? How's that different?
I found out as you know, I don't like Zoom classes,
Neither do I.
and I found out I thought one of my classes that I signed up for I thought was going to be in person, and I just found out today that it's Zoom the rest of the semester.
Did you want it to be in person?
Yeah.
What class?
Spanish, which is unfortunate.
Language, man.
Yeah.
That's like supposed to be in person.
Yeah.
I was saying the opposite. I think you can definitely get away with it just being all.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so too.
Because like the whole Rosetta Stone thing, like you can learn a language all online.
Yeah, I just personally I don't.
Yeah.
I would rather be in person.
Yeah.
Actually, personally, I'd rather be over in like Portugal or somewhere learning. You know what I mean?
Speaking.
You probably would rather learn
not
it
Portugal
in Spain.
they speak Portuguese. Yeah. No, how about like the Dominican Republic or something? Or what were you gonna say?
Nothing. I wasn't actually gonna say anything.
Costa Rica or Peru
Trinidad and Tobago.
or the
I just think
Galapagos
it's a cool
Islands.
name. Yes. The Galapagos. We're the
Bravo 6.
Have you ever seen the
Going dog.
one episode of Sweet Life on Deck when Cody wanted to go to the Galapagos Island because of the I don't know, fish or something. Something was there.
Some fish.
Yeah. Nessie.
So one of the
Misha looks so scary.
one of the Christmas presents that we got as like a family was like one of those rip away calendars, and every day is like a new science like fact or study or something. Some of these studies are like, whacked, but the one today was in the next millennium, scientists are thinking that that rats will be able to grow at an immense rate and then be able to take over the earth.
Is it gonna be
in
a-
about
feel
1,000
like
years from now.
I don't know if that's
I think I heard the same thing about octopi.
Yeah.
They have like 8 brains.
Yeah.
They're way more intelligent. Supposedly.
octopi. Like
Yeah.
they'll turn into like Cthulhu's and just destroy and dominate.
Dolphins
Suck
had
people.
fingers.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
I know.
Fingers and feet.
Yeah. No, you can get away with just fingers and
Well, yeah, but like
crawling around.
Like walrus that with tusk.
they dominate. We don't talk about that.
Tusk. One of the worst films ever created.
What? You think so? The
What was
Room
the
is
one
the best
with the-
worst movie.
That ninja guy. What one was that?
Ninja guy.
Oh,
Where the
I know
guy
what
he
you're
like got
talking
chopped up in the meat
Oh.
grinder.
Ricky.
Ricky. Oh,
Yeah, Ricky O. And
he just goes.
the one scene where his the one scene where the guy he's fighting is in the
meat
thing,
grinder?
and he's like still
like,
fighting. He's like and his legs are being like ripped away
Shredded.
from
It's
his
turning into
his
like
torso is being
links.
ripped away from him, and he's like I'm like, what in the world?
I love
It's
how like
absolutely
every
ludicrous.
the moments where like someone would get hit, they instantly turn into like plastic and Play-Doh, and they're just like, and it looks so fake.
No, the one scene where like I think actually we were talking about it, where he like punches through him and then he grabs some intestines
Oh, yeah.
and uses them as a lasso,
Mhm.
and the guy is still fighting.
Well,
even
at the
without some
end, Ricky O like, what he did was he like,
yeah,
like seppuku, like he cut his stomach open and took his and he strangled him.
yeah.
Why can't he just?
Or
like,
how about
do
with
it?
the one scene with the dog?
Wait,
The dog exploded.
Oh yeah.
He just the dog is just sitting there, and he's like, and he like kicks it, and it's like, and then its guts go everywhere.
That was a funny movie.
It's just like I'd love to be like. I wish I would have been on the set. What I would give to like be on the set of that movie. Just like, all right, scene where dog explodes after being kicked. Take one. It's like, yeah. We'll add in the effects later. Just kick the real dog.
These people there, they probably think it's a good movie. Like,
Yeah.
No. Tommy Wiseau definitely he thought this was a good movie.
Yeah,
until
or like
he
a
saw-
good idea.
Yeah. Same with that movie. They probably thought this was amazing at the time. They're like, wait.
The next movie we have to watch is Mr. No Legs.
Mr. No.
It's this guy without legs, obviously, and he's in
Why
this
is everyone
wheelchair.
like-
And he was just sitting there, and then like behind this mansion, like there was a pool, and then people just wanted to kill him, so they went after him, and he just goes, "Oh!" and he just like hits him. It's like super low budget. And then at one point, the last survivor, like rushes at him. Mr. No Legs uses his hands, kicks him with his flat torso, and then somehow it hits him in the man spot, and he just goes, "Oh!" And then he like hits him, and he falls in the pool, and then like he's done.
That actually sounds
So
amazing.
stupid.
Mr. No Legs.
And then he like sits on top of someone, and he's just like,
It reminds me of that one video where this guy, he had like prosthetic legs, and he was fighting some kid in like the street, and he took off his legs.
Oh, yeah.
And he like beat the crap out of the guy.
Yeah.
I forget who. It's like Bob. I forget his last name.
Bob.
It starts with an M.
Bob.
No. He's like a
Bob Marley.
sports commentator.
Bob Marley.
No,
Oh
it's
my
not.
gosh.
It's not Marley.
Well, there's a different
No,
Bob
it's
Marley.
not.
There's another Bob Marley.
It's not Bob Marley.
Yeah,
What?
he is.
It's not.
It is.
He's like the
It
Ripper
is.
Magoo brand.
Oh, that's
His name is Bob. I don't forget his last. It starts with the M. You know?
Bob Streiser Marley. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Is that actually it?
No.
I just made up a name.
Bob.
I think Menry or something.
Malam.
He does those fake like sports.
I like how you
clips.
say Marley and it happens to be like.
No, look it
Menry,
up.
Like
You guys will
similar.
know if like from a clip. Look it up.
Oh, are you talking about that dude that like? Okay, never mind. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bob Marnofatov.
How does no one know?
Mo Bamba.
I probably will.
Jeff Bezos is now the executive officer.
Yeah, he's the
Executive
executive
chairman?
chair of Amazon instead of the CEO.
Bob McNeary.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he?
57. One of the comments was like, he's retiring a little early. I hope he saved up enough.
Yeah.
Get it? Because he's a third of our economy.
Yes.
You get it?
Way.
I feel like Elon Musk. He has
was
the
in a-
potential to become the ultimate villain,
He
like
was in,
the Thanos.
do you know
and
the
just
app?
destroy
Do you,
everybody.
do, you, do you know the app? Do you know the app Clubhouse? Do you know what
Clubhouse
that is?
Penguin?
Mickey
Club
Mouse
Penguin?
Clubhouse.
No.
No. Clubhouse. Have you heard of Clubhouse? It's basically it stems off of Zoom, sort of, where it's like the concept. Basically, you pick a topic, and you can either speak about it or join in a room that's gonna have somebody speaking about it, and it's like people around the world, and then you like sign up, and then the rooms get full, and it's like an online lecture about any topic that you like. Yeah. Well, Elon Musk did one 2 days ago at like 10 p.m. and they were the room filled up in, I think they said 0.2 seconds, and it was like a 5,000 cap. Anyway, he was talking about like Mars and how he wants to get there in 5 years and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know,
Dude, I'm excited.
conceptual
Show
stuff.
us the way.
He was asking the Robin Hood person about it, like
Yeah,
why he like capped people so they couldn't sell them. He was mad at him.
yeah, I know. He was like freaking out.
Why?
Free market economy.
You know what I
And
think
then
is
they were
interesting?
Like, no.
What?
If you watch Elon Musk's speeches, you can tell he gets nervous.
Definitely.
And normally when you see people like high up in like business and blah blah blah, they'll be good at speaking.
He's a villain.
But then you see him, and it's just like,
Oh yeah.
wow,
There's
he's
something
similar
off.
to me. Like,
There's something more relatable of his beard.
Kind of played off that broken window pretty well, I think.
Oh yeah.
They
yeah.
threw that, what was it, a baseball at it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, this
He's
will
like, oh,
break."
no.
They do it, and he's like, "Oh, we're still
Oh, this
working on it."
wait, what happened?
I know, it's like that one scene in
The Cybertruck
In Captain
was a
America.
sledgehammer and it broke.
Yeah.
Oh, it shattered.
He's just like, oh, I just did that in front of hundreds of people.
Yikes.
Millions on the internet.
yeah. That's like the one scene where they're like in Iron Man or whatever, and the one Mr. Stark's father, I think it was, he's like, in a few years you won't have to even have wheels, and it shows like the car levitating, and then like it breaks and falls, and then he's like, I did say a few years, didn't I? It's like, nice one. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Monk.
Yeah. That.
What's your favorite rodent?
I don't think I have a preference.
I don't think ferret counts.
Any
Capybara.
whatever's whatever's not in my house, that's my favorite.
No, what I think is interesting
you
at
consider-
capybaras is that they're huge. They're
bigger than-
rodents, and they're like the size of a dog. They're big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
But they don't look. No, like if you look at most rodents, like muskrats and rats, mice, I guess. Like they're just like, oh, it looks like the Black Plague. Like it just looks like a gross thing. But the capybaras, they just look like nice creatures.
I enjoy watching the capybaras. There's clips of alligators eating them. By
I like
the
watching
river.
them swim.
Yeah, I like watching those. Those are funny. They're like going for like a sip.
I like
and then
watching
it's
them
just like,
swim in the water.
Nile crocodile. And then-
I don't know if
Our moles are when they
moles. Come on. No, I'm just kidding.
don't even look like a mole. I don't know, like.
I found a mole.
Like your whiskers now.
Mole and it died.
No, I'm not.
Your-
Nice.
Suffocated.
We did that like that.
Wait, what
bird-
happened?
I saw a mole. It was running around the ground in my old house. So I put a bowl on top of it. And then the next morning.
That's
it was
mean.
dead.
That's so sad. Wow,
There.
it's terrible.
Just like open the bowl, you're like, oh, it died.
Speaking of, when you said alligator eating a whatever that capybara, it made me think. I saw on like Animal Planet a long time ago. There was I think it was like an anaconda or something, and it ate. I think it was a
5-year-old
gazelle. Well, yeah, 5-year-old. No, 5-year-old gazelle. And it was like
Whoa, look at that.
there's another type of animal in Africa that has got like antlers, and they like got like it's got super cool like spiky antlers. I can't remember what they're called.
Antelope.
I think it was an antelope.
Just the first thing he hears. Yeah, it was that, definitely.
But then I saw it eating it, and then like so the head, because its jaw like stretches.
Yeah.
So like, it was deep in its mouth already, and so the head was like small, but then you just saw the spikes, like
Yeah.
inside it, and it was very disturbing.
Like how does it not just like pierce the skin
Yeah.
and come through the snake?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like a snake like after
like
they eat
saran wrap.
after they eat a big meal, they're not as like agile. So what'll happen is like if you spook a snake that just ate like a lot, it'll puke first and then escape. So it can, and some of them like puke up like gators, antelope, like you said, and it's kind
That
of
is
freaky.
disgusting.
You like run up on it, it's like and a whole other animal comes
Ew.
out of it.
Like-
And
Solid or is it like liquid?
I don't think it
Well,
turns
it's pretty
into liquid.
decomposed. Like if it ate like
No, it's like if it ate it like
Yeah,
recently.
he's like,
Yeah, so it's still like
how does it?
oh, there's one animal and now there's two.
If it scares, it's just like 10-minute period of it puking.
No, it pukes it up really quickly.
I have to run. It's near me. Something's near me.
Yeah.
That's Clint running.
That's Owen. He like before he race, he's just like,
Bryce.
now I'm light and I can run fast.
Bryce leaning forward, just like butt kicks. Like,
I don't do that, do I? I don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all good.
Do you do that?
he did it
When?
a long time ago, back when you were in track.
Oh.
Who?
He didn't really run track.
That's
Yes,
true.
I did. I did.
You were there.
Yeah, you were there.
Exactly.
You remember when Rob, that man, roasted you?
But what?
He just came up to Gavon. He was just like, "Where's your signal?" And he's like, "I don't know." And he's just
He
like,
also roasted me about my
can't-
mustache.
Really?
In
It was
high
like
school?
a pube. It was just like
"What did he say?"
I forget it was something along the lines of my pubes. I forget what he said. I was disappointed. I like walked in to get ice, and I just hear roast, and it's like, nah, I'm walking out.
Did you actually walk out?
Yes.
He used to yell at me too for when they had like the equipment in the lobby and I was like on it. And then he's like, if you're gonna act stupid, I'm gonna treat you like you are. And then he's like, come with me. And I was like, okay. And he's the one that found out I was on the roof.
What happened? All of us
Oh, the
lost
battery
it.
died. That's fine. We'll continue this at another time. Thanks for joining us on Little Green Bryce episode 018. Thank you, Tyler. No.
Misha.
You charged him. No, it's a battery.